Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. Hi Pam, how's your week been? Oh, pretty good. A little bit up and down. Hope yours has been good. Thank you for being here, girl. Alrighty. Okay. I might just tilt. Hi B. Thank you for being here, girl. Alright, what have we got here? What are we doing? Let's start off with OCUP 590. Give it a little bit of a skin done. Zoom in a bit. Lisa! Hello! You made it! Got the day off. Awesome. It's got long fingers. What's been happening? Anything exciting? Just starting off with some ochre, just lightly. Skin. Oh, I know one thing. Def Leppard and Motley Crue are coming on tour to Australia. Friend rang me up on Friday and he's like, turn on your radio, they've got an interview with Tommy Lee, who's the drummer of Motley Crue. And they're coming out. It's like, oh my God, because they weren't touring anymore. So, tickets go on sale next Thursday. Being as impatient as I am, I went and checked it out. He said Thursday, but I didn't know if he meant the day before, because he rang me Friday or next week. So I went in and had a look and ended up finding this site, the Ticket Merchant. I went in there and had a look around. Tried to get good seats down on the floor, not far from the stage. And I went ahead and I ordered them. And they're merchants, so they're second sellers. So I'm not sure if they sell tickets that like people can't go. Or they buy them off the main, like Ticketmaster and all that sort of stuff, and then they buy them in bulk off them and then sell them to the likes of people like me who have booked them. Not exactly sure. I've seen reviews, different opinions. I've seen some good reviews, but I've seen some bad ones too, so I am so anxious. And some people get their tickets in a timely manner and they keep you really updated and they're really good. Some say they didn't get their tickets till the last minute. And I've got to tell you, I'm a nervous wreck now and it's 5 months away, 14th of November on a Tuesday night. And I am absolutely just... It's going to be 5 months of hell. If I can get the tickets in my hot little hand, I'd be very happy about that. And I can relax. So 5 months of hell. I'm doing okay, Pam, been a bit up and down. Oh, you too, B. There's finals here and not freaking working. Yeah, how is your mum, Pam? Kiss are doing a final show in Australia too, I know. What a concert that would be. It will be if I can get there and I can get the seats that I want. Make sure to get a concert t-shirt though. I didn't when I saw Guns N' Roses. Still regret that. Yeah, I know. I have got a couple of books. From the merchandise. And yeah, I think I did get a t-shirt actually from Motley Crue, I think. And that fat, I can't even wear it now. Put on so much weight. But that'll hopefully change because I said to a couple of friends I want to starve. Well, I said 6 months, but it's not. It's actually 5 months. I want to starve for the next 5 months. Get some of this weight off. But, yes, I've been told it's going to be end of year, start of next year for iodine radiation, so I get the waiting bit. Oh, God, darling. I love you. I messaged Isolina last night, and she's got a permanent thing in her arm now for her dialysis, and she said her arm's really sore. So I think of things, I might be at the garage having a smoke, or, I might be out somewhere and not have a device nearby, and I've got to do this and I've got to do that, and by the time I come back in from a smoke or whatever, whatever else, might be shower or whatever, I bloody well forget. I'm only just on the page. Why haven't I waited so long? Yeah, it's a long time. Hopefully, Bailey will get a phone call and they can get you in earlier. Having to wait that long. So I did get the rest of the sky done and the owls through the week. Not that happy with the owls, but doesn't matter. And the border. So I'm only very lightly going over this layer by layer. Because I'm using ochre, it's a little bit of a yellowy colour. And skin is not my favourite thing to colour. Yeah, just Just looking at her hand, she's got gloves on, so this one's easy because it's only a couple knuckles sticking up. I think that's all of her skin. I'll leave it at that for now. Get on to some other stuff. Hey Sherry, we missed you last week. Oh, what? There, yep. There's a wait pen to hospital. Pretty sure they can only accommodate one a week due to the isolation part of it. So I wasn't around last week. I was not feeling sociable at all. Oh, I understand that. Not allowed to have the special room for 4 days. Oh God, can you take stuff in with you be during isolation? No, nothing in with you. If you take stuff, it has to be disposed of after. Oh God, no colouring, no nothing. Just crossword book or something. Then you don't have to. There's something you don't have to worry about. First pool trip today. Go and swim and Sherry. Got Netflix and TV. Well, it's better than nothing. Sun finally out taking weeks, but first nice weather of summer. Oh, it's summer. We got winter. Can't even sleep with Cam for a week after. Oh, wow. Trying to get him with cold and water to warm up after about a week. I don't know how these people jump in ice cold water and stuff. Oh, I don't know how they do it. It's like, no. No, no, no. I might do other stuff first before I do her. Guards, whatever, I'm not sure what it is at the top. Light grey. Oops, knew that had happened. Oh, what? There's only thing about bloody colour soft. Try it again. Cold water doesn't bother me. I see temps are very cold and I just run in. No. Good on you, Lisa. No way. Takes me about half an hour to get in the water down the beach. I'm hopeless. Hopeless. Yeah, that one's broken too. Alright. White, grey, 710. A little bit, oh, it's clear blue. I put the blue with the greys. Get another one then. Dove grey, 670. What's happened to it all there? It's a bit funny. You think? Yeah, that's not happening here. No, me either, Sherry. No, she can have that on her own. Alright, sorry, that was a silly question. It makes my ears hurt. I don't trust warm water means there's sharks nearby. Laugh out loud. Yeah, no, they don't mind bloody cold water either. Maybe we can do something and you're up for it when you get back home to keep you company. Nice pick so far, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. It's been thank God we have no scary ones here. Hoping to get the new craft room organised by then, so might be able to do a stream again. No. Not all sharks are scary, but most of the time you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. Bothers me is the pollution levels in the ocean these days and the jellyfish. Yeah. We can do a stream where you don't do much, just chat, keep you company and laugh over silly stuff. Well, I never swim out that far. You only have to be... Hi, Rain, thank you for being here, girl. You don't have to be out far for the sharks to come up. You only got to be up to your knees. They still come in. Especially night time. That's a danger. Dawn early in the morning. And at dusk at night. Swimming at night time is really a big no-no. Girlfriend and I went to Eden in New South Wales years ago. She was raised up, she lived up there. We went up there, we were at the pub, and these backpacker Sri Lankans were in the pub, and they were chatting away to us. And he said, he said something about crocodiles. No, we don't have crocodiles down here, it's too cold for them. We have sharks. Too sure it gives me the willies knowing they're lurking. Sharks need to, yep. Now I'll just look on from the shore and walk along the shoreline. Hang on, haven't you seen these shark movies? They're smart sharks. They come up onto the beach like a bloody orca does. Very clever sharks. Great whites, reef sharks, white pointers can be very close to the shore here. Yeah, grey nurse, hammerheads, mako. Whoppigongs won't hurt you. Flake, gummy sharks, they won't hurt you. Grey nurse. We have quite a few. Bull sharks, they're aggressive as well. Just a couple of dashes of ochre. Right. Watching a shark movie last night, actually. What is it? Deep sea? What? No, blue. Can't remember what it's called now. Blue sea. They're scientists at this water lab, and she's working on Alzheimer's, and there's 3 sharks, and they cause a bit of havoc. Stingrays and jellyfish. There's really a good YouTube channel called Malibu Artist, and he joins over the sea and watches great whites. Great channel. That'd be cool to watch. Then it's just when they're getting seals and stuff. It's, yeah, can't watch that. We have Shark Fest and Shark Week on, which is a TV station nationally. Oh, that's in the water and those land things too. Oh, I love the sound of the ocean. Absolutely, yeah. Heather, how are you finding the paper in the mag? Well, not too bad with the colour soft. Seems to be doing okay. I bet Heather's got great things that we all got to eat. It's really a great channel, Heather. He's filming, never seen before, and never films them hunting. Well, that's good. Because that's one of their main bloody pastimes. I'll put the greys away. I need my black. It's only short too. There's my black. Maybe a tinge of brown earth. Decisions. Prussian blue. Oh, I might start off with brown earth first. 630. Here, I'll tilt up a bit. Redbacks, wolf spiders. New Zealand, I met other half of them. Saved a spider and was told not to touch, it's dangerous. White spiders be, they don't hurt, they're here, I save them. Yeah, I usually save them, but I'll kill a redback or I'll kill a whitetail. And we've got funnel webs as well in New South Wales, which have come down into Victoria a little bit. What am I after? Zoom. So yeah, with the colours off the paper's not too bad. I mean, it's like, we talked about it last week, it's like photocopy paper. It's not quite as bad as Create Space, but it's just like copy paper. And I know a lot of you like print it out onto good paper, but like I've said many times, I don't plan on all these books and PDFs and whatever else. I don't plan on colouring them more than once. It's hard enough to get one done in your lifetime. And when you think about all the books like Drummondvanger and Kirby and all the ones with so much detail in them, I don't want to colour them again. Oh, woman lost her leg last week due to a white-tailed bite. Yeah, they're not good. We're in their world. Yep, they were here first. And I've got to say, Sherry, animals for me come before humans. They were here first. You want to go in the water and swim with sharks, you're in their territory. Leave them alone. You take that risk. I don't know. Where's he going to put him outside? His mum just stopped me in time. Statistics say that here in Australia more people die of bee stings and spider bites. Yeah, anaphylaxis is not a good thing if you're allergic. But you know, I mean, we're in Australia and we've got snakes and we've got spiders and you know, we've got sharks and we've got crocodiles. You go to America, you've got alligators, you've got wolves, you've got bears, you've got pumas, like mountain lions. I couldn't imagine living with grizzly bears and black bears and mountain lions and wolves and, you know, like, we go up the bush up in Australia, you can, doesn't even have to be outback anymore because the dickheads go and bring them down out of the outback, bring them down and let them loose. Even when I was in Scarsdale, I had a guy knock on I was working out front actually, and he asked me if I'd seen any activity of pigs. Because they bring them down and then they hunt them. And they cause so much bloody damage. I hadn't seen any activity from pigs, but you can't miss it when they do get around. You know, but I wouldn't like to come across a pig. My mum's parents had 5 acres in the Gambie and it was bush. And we had the caravan and annex and they were building a garage. And I have a Labrador who'd go above and beyond to protect me. But I'd leave camp, the clearing, and I'd go for a walk and I'd only get so far because I was only about 5 or so. And I'd only get so far and then I'd turn around and come back because I didn't, you know, there's a possibility that was unlikely, but a possibility, you know, of coming across a wild pig or, but even kangaroos, you know, they can have a go at you as well. They'll have a go. They feel cornered or threatened or anything, they will absolutely have a go. So it doesn't matter what country. Then you can go to the Amazon. Well, everything bites and kills over there. Prussian blue 310. Sharks, crocodiles, snakes, spiders, bees, wasps. Yep. Yeah, too many of us don't wear shoes and wear thongs, flip-flops everywhere. Great. And you have poisonous jellyfish and poisonous octopus and sea snakes. Yes, sea snakes, they're dangerous. They're poisonous. I should probably sharpen it just a tad. No worries, Sherry. No, you wouldn't. I'd live in my bed if I lived in Australia. No, you wouldn't. It's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. Yeah, people are born and raised in their country. They get used to it all. Look at Africa. More hippos kill people than any lion. Hippos have the highest death rate. Not lions. You go to India and you got tigers. But you know what? Unfortunately, the way things are going, we're bloody making animals extinct anyway, so encroaching on their environment and ruining the planet. So, you know, another generation or two of humans and I won't have to worry about the animals at all because they'll all be bloody extinct. I watched a show. I love watching, what is it? It was Channel 96. I can't think what it actually, its main provider is, like Channel 9, 7, I'm not sure. But I love watching it. You've got Alien Highway, Alaskan Triangle, how the universe works, NASA's Unexplained Files, shows like that I love. I watch quite often. And I had one on the other night about we're on the cusp of, you know, going to Mars and all this sort of stuff. And with NASA and all their intelligence and everything, the one thing that really pees me off is that they want to go and do stuff like that and they can't even look after the planet that they're on. And they want to go and screw up another planet. You know, it's just like, I know they'll probably get there, but you know what? I hope they don't. I hope they don't. And the other reason I think they're in a big rush to get to another planet like Mars and start to colonise it and all this crap is because they know how much that they've screwed this one up. And we're in dire straits. So they're in a hurry. Oh, I didn't do it here. So they're in a hurry to screw up another planet. Because this one's on its way out, the way we're going. Where I think most of summer hate shoes, it's too hot for them. With one of those beehive hats on, pair of wellies and can of Raid to go to the shops. Apparently NASA have a public UFO meeting coming up. Oh, really? If you ever hear when it's on, message me. They can't deny it. There's something out there. I know there is because I've seen stuff. I saw that big triangle. I'll never bloody forget it. And with all the technology that humans have, it was nothing on this thing. This thing was massive. But yeah, with Roswell and Area 51 and all that sort of stuff, there's definitely stuff out there. And that's why I like watching Alien Highway and things like that. And there's, I don't know, some guy that was on the show one night, so before he goes to bed every night, he has a look at the sky every night, and so do I. Although I sit in the garage and have a smoke, can't see too much sky. Unless I go to the back here, I can see a bit more on the back veranda. But, yeah, at night time, I'm always looking up. Because that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to see something like that. And I have to say, it's the best thing I've ever seen. It was just mind-blowing. So, and people think, yeah, you're nuts. But you don't actually understand. You just got to see things for yourself. And then you know. Alien abductions and things like that. And, it's sort of, even I find it hard. And it's like, yeah, you tell the truth or you're full of it. You just don't know. And this is what annoys me about people. I hate liars. Liars and cheats. Just big noting themselves or, Rock said boat, get you, yeah. You either did or you didn't. Did you see it or did you not see it? Were you abducted or were you not abducted? Just so people get in the limelight and big note themselves and I can't stand all that. Cloud Blue 360. To the Cloud Blue. Don't forget your big stick, Lisa, just in case you need to protect yourself from the drop bears or wombats. Drop bears, wombats, these things hurt you too. Yeah, wombat will have a go at you. And we had a wombat over at the Grange, which is like, it's like this side of the 90-mile beach. And you can only get over there by boat. But there was a wombat over there. He was as big as an esky. Like, he was huge. I grew up in the countryside with total dark skies. Mum used to see stuff, but then sometimes it's military stuff that they have not declared. Oh, they've definitely got stuff that they're not telling us about. What did I say? One of those big, huge triangle UFOs. It was huge. Absolutely massive. It swallowed 3 of my house blocks easy. It was massive. And most people, when they say they've seen a UFO or whatever, there's no noise. Well, I swear I could hear a really, really deep, low hum. And I was with my boyfriend at the time, so I wasn't alone. But it was just mind blowing. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And I'll never forget it. I wish I had it written down, like the date. I think, but I'm only guessing, it was June or July 95, maybe mid-90s, around there. Wasn't exactly a full moon, but you could see when you've got that really dark grey off black kind of sky, and you got the clouds, and you can see all the formation of the clouds, and if you know it, yeah, sort of like when you got a dark, you got this sky. The moon is not quite full, but it gives off plenty of light, so you've got that really dark sky, and then you've got the areas where there's cloud and you can see. So if anything come out of the clouds across, you could see it. And it was that kind of a night. The water, like the moon was glistening on the lakes, Gippsland lakes. So it wasn't a really dark night. I was just there. I'll never forget it. I could picture it like I'm sitting in here. Never forget it. But anyway. And it's, like I said, it's impossible to, unless you see it yourself. Brush some blue again. That's what I should have used on there. It's better. Just a little bit of acid yellow O2O. I'm not that fussed. Yeah, I'll keep the black. I'm going to have to go to office where it's get another black. It's getting a bit short. Maybe a bit of brown too, I don't know. Cloud blue. I'll keep them out, but I'm not sure about them. Now, black cherry. Berry, no. Well, purple. Purple. That'll do. Okay. So, what have we got here? A bit Prussian blue first, I think. Oh, I've been chased and barreled over by a wombat some years ago. Oh, man. Didn't make a sound. Yeah, I mentioned that. Wonder if you Googled it, if others saw it. No, I tried that and couldn't find anything about that. Wasn't really Google around at the time it happened, I believe. No, it was no, there was nothing like that. And it was only because I've been watching those like shows that I mentioned before, Alien Highway, you know, and NASA's Unexplained Files and everything. It was only the other week that I thought I should get on there and have another look, and I did. I Googled, you know, UFO triangles in Bairnsdale and Gippsland Lakes and all that sort of stuff. Tried several things, and I thought, no, couldn't find anything. It was pointless. It is I saw what I saw. Jason and I both saw what we saw. We know what we saw. There was no doubting it. I'm just looking, she's got hardly any pattern on this side, but she's got all this pattern on this side. So I couldn't find anything. When it happened at the time when I went home, we stopped in at a friend's place first, and it's like, oh my God, we were so, like, adrenaline was pumping, and it was, you know, like on cloud nine, pretty much. Like, you can't believe what we've just seen. And then when I went home, I got the phone book and I thought, what do I do? Can you ring up like Sale Air Force Base? Who do you ring? Like the media? And then, you know, and Jace doesn't like talking about it. I love it. I think it was just, it is what it is, just the most amazing thing I have ever seen. He doesn't like talking about it. You know, and then you get ridiculed for it. You get the, you know, the media get involved on it and hassle. Or you get the military knocking on your door going, if you keep your mouth shut, you're going to disappear. What do you do? So I just let it go. I didn't do anything about it. Didn't follow through or just let it go. We saw what we saw, and that's sort of, you know, the main purple 250. And just sort of leave it at that. Me, I love talking about it. I'm just thinking, I wonder. See, if I was on stream, I wouldn't be like, I'd just take my time and think about it. Right, this is what I want to do. Prussian blue. Purple 250. Now I can't see the pattern. Gonna get this side too, so it's even. Yeah, I love those shows and talking about the pyramids and the unexplained and all that stuff. I didn't put Prussian blue over the top of the patterns. But she's got hardly any pattern this side, and then she's got all the pattern on that side, so. I started a DSC diamond painting yesterday. It's got glow in the dark beads. It's the Cheshire cat, very cute. That sounds nice. Probably muck this up completely. Oh well. A little bit of cloud blue. There's a bit of shape to that, I think, but I just killed it. That's the Prussian blue. So leave that up the top there. Now I've got Prussian blue, and then I'm going over the top with purple. Actually, I might. And if I stuff it up, oh well. So the black and the dark purple, or the purple. The black and the purple, both dark colours, just about blend into each other. I am putting a fair bit of pressure on. I'm even going over the Prussian blue. So the pattern is there, but it's very blended in. That's, yeah, it's dark, but you can just see. Sherry's back. Welcome back. 55 here, so if 8 get quiet, I've nodded off. Well, it's 5 to 1 in the morning for you, Lisa. Just talking to your daughter. Oh. Hey, Diane. So I've been throwing up all week. Oh, dear. Oh, God love you. Sorry if I'm not talking much. That's all right, darling. Just get better. You know, you plenty of water and keep your fluids up, girl. Oh, darling. Yeah, it does. Well, hopefully it stops. What movies have I watched this week? I watched Cannibal Troll. Don't bother. Don't bother. It was a bit second rate, third rate, fourth rate. No, it wasn't that bad. Pommy show. Bloody pencils breaking. Yeah, it was it was English. And these girls, there was, I think 3 of them, and the bride, they went on a hen's camping trip. one of them was pregnant as, so God knows why she went. They went camping and they knocked on this church because I'm trying to find where to go. They said don't go in the forest, but they did. They found a little cottage and a troll lived there. This troll lived in this nice, neat little cottage. It was all neat, like, you know, it had been dusted and everything was nice and there was candles lit and yeah, it was a very nice, neat cottage for a troll, I must admit. He does good housework. He does very good housework. Anyway, I watched that movie. It was pretty ordinary. What else did I watch? White Space. Science fiction. Ah. Oh, great. Shavings everywhere. This just doesn't make sense because she's hardly any pattern on this side. Probably could. I'm just that'd be behind her arm, supposedly. You got that. That bit of a pattern there. If I don't do it right, the boobs going. Shut up, Emma. Oh, 6:30 the other morning. I lost my shit. 6:30 in the morning, the two of them are going off, and then this cow behind me that decided to get herself a yapping little mongrel. Oh, they were going off their nuts at 6:30 in the morning. So I went out the back, and I've got the split system unit outside. So I banged on the top of that, and I know it's not going to make them any better, but if I wake the neighbourhood up and wake the owners up and they come and tell them to shut up, then it's all good. Oh no, I'm just going off their nuts and wouldn't stop at 6:30 in the morning. It's just like, no, that's just out of control. And then I end up banging on the fence. And then eventually, I think, our behind me took her dog in. And the other two, they might have taken them inside too, because later on I went back to bed and I could hear his muffled barking. And I thought, I think they've taken them inside. And they're barking inside. So they still wouldn't shut up, even when they were inside. Oh, colours. I've had all week to decide on this, I know. Some grey. Some brown. Maybe black. That's what I'm drinking water. Yep, she's a good girl. Shalisa, you'll be doing double poo duty. Yes, ma'am. Reporting for duty. I wish you to view the Vampire series at Mayfair Witches series on iView this week. I enjoyed them both, and iView is free too. Yeah, they've been on normal telly, actually. I know of both of them. I was channel flicking, watched a couple of minutes of Interview with a Vampire. First one is great. I'll pass on the second one though. The Mayfair Witches. Yeah, I haven't checked that one out at all. I don't want to get caught up in series. I try not to. There's a few I'd probably watch, but I try not to get caught up in them. It's just time consuming and you don't know how long the series is going to last for. So I'm using Cloud Blue at the moment, 360. It can pass as a grey. Crap on telly today. I like the movies. There's it's just the Pink Panther's on, but that doesn't grab me too much. Yesterday was alright. I had a war movie on, Danger Within. But today, bloody NRL, can't stand it. So I think I'll colour or stream. And then I reckon I might watch movies. The first one is Grow Past the second one. I saw the movie Interview with the Vampire. I didn't know there was a series though. In this series, it's pretty good. Sometimes the language is a bit much, but otherwise really good. Is that Interview with a Vampire? Yeah, first time I was channel flicking and saw Interview with a Vampire. I thought, oh, movie's on. I thought, hang on, it's a series. I've got a little bit of the cakes that the cupcakes and all that I was doing. Not much though. But after I ordered those tickets for Def Leppard and Motley Crue the other day, I've just been, I can't settle down. I'm so on edge. And then I'm looking for a way, it's like maybe because they don't, you could pay another $68.50 for a full refund, and it's like, well, why should I pay another $68.50 to get my tickets back, and I might not get that back, I might not get any of it back. I'll lose the lot. So I didn't pay that. But they say it's 100% money back guarantee if it's postponed or cancelled. I thought, well, I paid with PayPal, so if something goes wrong, hopefully I can, get a dispute going and claim it back that way. Or if I ring the bank will probably say go through PayPal. If I feel like, being scammed or whatever. There's a lot of good reviews, but there's some bad ones too. So I'm very, very, very edgy and nervous. Because it's like the tickets go on sale Thursday. And I could have waited and tried to get the tickets through Ticketmaster, which is probably what I should have done. So I don't know. I just really can't settle. And if the tickets that I've bought, if something goes wrong, then I could have got them from Ticketmaster, don't get to go at all, I'm going to be really majorly peed off. Like you would not believe. You worry too much, girl. I'm sure it will work out. I keep telling myself that, B. I've been telling myself that. It's like, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Just go with the flow. It'll be okay. See, last night I was watching Geelong play, and they won, thank God. And I thought of something, so I went back on there and I was looking at something else. And then the OCD kicked in. I'm watching the footy and going, July, August, September, October, November. That's 5 months. 5 minutes later, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, it's 5 months. It's like 5 months of waiting. 5 months of anxiety. 5 months of stress. I just want those bloody tickets. Oh. And then I woke up this morning and it was pretty good. My arm's giving me the shit. I'm going to go to the doctors. It's really, really I don't know what I've done. Torn a ligament. Thought if it was a muscle, it would have healed by now. So it usually takes about 6 weeks for a torn muscle. And it can be very uncomfortable to sleep on it. But the thing is, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to. You got to go and get scans. You got to get X-rays. You got to, So I don't want to deal with it. It's a hassle. Anything that's a hassle, I don't want to deal with it. But I have to. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. I hope so. Pay good money for these tickets. And then I tell myself, well, if that's what they like, if they resell tickets, if someone cancels, I'm not sure. Because there's people that have cancelled through them and they turn around and go, well, you have go sell it somewhere yourself, sort of thing. Like, they don't resell them on forum, which I don't think, is fair. So maybe they don't do that. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. So I question. But paying the money I paid, I'd like to get down on the floor. Not far from the stage, they're good seats. Not up the back, up in the stands and stuff. I don't want to be up there. I want to be on the floor. I want to be not far from it. But if we pay good money for that to be down on the floor, and we end up in the stand somewhere, I tell myself, at least they might be expensive, but at least we're there. Better than not being there. Yeah. See, all this crap runs through my head. Any juicy stories for us, Heather? Yeah, I know. I was trying to think before. Not since the meeting. I haven't really. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I did. Girlfriend rang up the other day. Said, "Come for a cuppa." Yeah, I just gotta think. That not colour in thinking. Colour and think. I gotta think what she was telling me. Better sharpen that. What was she? I think they're over at the clubhouse. And they pitch a couple of dollars up and up tomorrow. I know you gotta stick up for your husband, but he needs to apologise to me. I don't have a problem with you, but I've got a problem with your husband, and I don't know, she said some other stuff to her, and I just looked at my friend and I thought, wow, like, what a nerve. Should have told her to, go away. But it was good because she had a couple of witnesses there with her, and they're like, what the hell was all that about? So in a way it's good because the idiot's showing her true colours and people get to see it. There's another reason why she didn't get on the homeowners. Because if she shows her true colours like that, who's going to vote for someone like that? And apparently she was going around trying to get votes to get on. What a joke. Let them all just, you know, dig a hole. Dig that hole. Not sure what colour to... This is a big area and I'm trying to avoid it. Procrastinating. It's like, hurry up. Come on, 2 hours, hurry up. B1 and B2 acting up. Haven't heard much lately. Not at the moment, I don't think. I just find that must be her belt going wrapping around her twice. Now I've done the patterns blues and black. Sort of mixed it up a bit. So, oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. Black blue 360. I have no idea. Oh, Wesley, don't start. Between you and the bloody dogs at 7:30 this morning, it's like fair dinkum. Can you let me just sleep in for half an hour more? Yeah, I can't figure where it goes. I'll finish stream and get on. Go, oh yeah, that's right. I might see what happens. I don't know. Might stuff it up. Who knows? Prussian blue 310. What will I colour next week? Some more of those cakes, maybe. Want to get that done. I'm itching to do the next page in Clara's book. It's like a pudding or something. Can't remember what else is in it. Some flowers, I think. And it just looks like a nice page. I'm not too fussed about this because it's just the first layer. I'm only going lightly so I can get the pencil on there, the layers. God, you got me. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any gloss. What are you doing? Where is he? I'm not sure. Haven't. What are you doing? Oh, good on you. I knew he was up to no good. He's brought a bit of, like a big piece of bark or something in, and he's got it on the kitchen mat, and he's got dirt everywhere now. On the mat, on the kitchen floor. Oh, see, only movement like that in my arm. Oh, God. It's like you've corked yourself in the thigh on an edge of a sharp object, like a table edge or the corner of a table or something, and you just, you know, when you get that pain, you just got to wait a couple of minutes for it to just go through the cycle and just settle down. It's like that. If I do move wrong or do it, I've just got to like I usually grab hold of my arm and just wait a couple of minutes until it just goes through the process and stops bloody hurting. Yeah, he's putting dirt everywhere on the floor in the kitchen. So what I'm doing is I'm going over with this Prussian blue, and then I'm going to go over the top. Well, I'm not sure. I might likely go over with black and then the purple. But that's not the purple I was going to use either. I think I was going to use more purple. I'm actually using purple. So, Prussian blue, bit of black, you're making a mess, cat. If I go over again with the Prussian blue, gives it a nice dark bluey purple colour. Love the background. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, that's about it. It does look great, Sherry. Yeah, that's about it. On screen, it's a dark blue, bluey purple. I just have to remember the combination that I use. Better finish. Oh no. And he won't leave this bit of tubing line that I put on. It goes on the outside. It's the overflow from the hot water service. But if I tape it on, he'll just chew it. At least if I leave it and he gets it off, I can just put it back on. He keeps bringing it inside. So I had a reel of it. So I cut a bit more off for him to play with. But no, he has to go and get the one off the hot water service. What are you doing, you two? You're in a mood. Sky blue, cloud blue. Bad enough having creases in the picture, let alone having creases through the pattern. Just to add to the mix. Looking at pattern here so I don't colour the actual pattern itself. What else has been happening? Come on, guys. Keep yourselves entertained. Might need a braided tube to go over it, probably get something from Bunnings. Well, I went to Bunnings and got, because he chewed it off down towards the bottom, so it wasn't long enough. So I went to Bunnings and got some, like, it's like an 8mm tube, so I got a 10mm little piece, which cost me about $2.80 or something, and stuck that on it, and then stuck the extension of the 8mm back into it, so it went back down into the runoff, into the drain. And if I attach So I got the 10 mil and put it back on and then put the 8 mil back in, right? So extend it back down into the drum. And he keeps pulling it off. But if I do attach it and secure it, he's just going to chew the shit out of it like he did with the first bit that come off, which is why I've got this bit. So he pulls this bit out of the connector that I bought and he brings it inside all the time. And it's got teeth marks everywhere in it. So I bought a roll of this and just as well, and I cut him off a small bit, probably about that long, and it's inside here on the table so he can knock it off the table, he can play with it, you know, and all that sort of stuff, and leave this one alone. But no, that's not good enough. He has to go out there and pull this one off all the time. But like I said, if I attach it and secure it, he's just going to chew whatever hosing I put on there. So it's probably better that he just pulls this off and brings it inside and plays with it and I just go and put it back on than actually chewing the crap out of whatever I try and secure on there, if that makes sense. Bloody cat. Picks it up, carries it around. I can hear that, like, because I only opened the door a little bit enough for him to get through, so he's got, you know, a little, like a cat door without a cat door. He's got the tube in his mouth, so it sticks out either side. He can hear it ting ting as he brings it in through the door. So funny. But he plays with it a fair bit. Yeah, that's a pattern there. That's not okay. Where else? Okay. Now, I did do black. Might vary it up a bit too. Throughout. I don't know yet. But especially up under the belt, you want a bit of shadow. So that'll be darker anyway. I love blue and purple together. Alright, bit of royal purple, 270. Purple, 250. What do you want, monster? So when you want to highlight areas, you can just use the cloud blue. To lighten it back up. No, that's more purple. I get that mixed up. Get those ones out of the way, I think. More purple, black, cloud blue, Prussian blue, and purple. Right, that's the 5 I'm using, I think. Later, Sherry might need a braid. What's a braided tube? I have blinds. Such with a couple of teeth marks in them when he was teething. Yeah. Well, ladies, I'm gonna scat. Have a great everyone. Looks great, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for being here. Take care and have a good week. That's 1:45. I don't have to stream for 2 hours. There's no golden rule. Oh, hang on, it's the black. Because I want it to be dark. I want dark purple. Purpley blues. That's a pretty big area, so it's pretty tedious. Purple. Russian blue. Making a right raw mess. Sooner or later, Sherry by Sherry, everyone is in quiet contemplation today. Yeah, I just thought if I just get stuck into this and get something done, turn it into a hot mess. What a mess. It is. It is a hot mess. No stories about one or two. No, sorry, but I'm the hot mess here. I just think it's too much. If you could see the purple blue in the material, like through the colours in there, it's really pretty, actually. You would never think so, but the purple blue in that is pretty. I'm so close to finishing my cross stitch that I started diamond painting. Why do I do that? Because I'm a hot mess. Can you be? Yeah, just about finish a project, start another one, and then the other one sits there for forever and a day. I also like just to get the pencils, any pencil strokes, and just blend the colour in as well. Oh, that's that sort of pattern, which I don't even know if I want in there. I don't know what that's supposed to be. maybe. If you can see the whole picture. I've got no highlights up in here whatsoever. There's like a couple of drip, one there, there's one over there, drip marks. I don't know what they are. So then it'll come down here. Instead of being really dark up there, I've lightened off a bit. Blue. I closed my Facebook group this week. Yes, I saw that you'd gone back to your surname and wasn't colouring Faithful Girl anymore. Yes. You're going to simplify things for yourself, B. So you don't have so much to look after and more time for you to chill out. And what's your plans, girl? Now these patterns, I thought about doing them black like I did up here. I just want to soften that up so it's not such a hard line. Yeah, it's been 6 months and I couldn't keep it up. I was doing a lot of the admin and she left and she is unwell and there's other groups to help in. There's so much to look after. YouTube, Patreon, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter if you're on it. It's too much. It just becomes a joke. Trying to keep up with everything. And then before you know it, you're that caught up in it all. You just got something. Where's my time? Where's family time? Time to cook meals, do housework, and all that other stuff you got to do as well. It's just there. I'm just building up the colours, blues to purples. And I'm looking on screen as well to see what a botched job I'm doing. See, it was 2:45, now it's 11:06. That went quick. Oops, that's a pencil. So this pattern was here. I didn't really like it too much. Still don't. Oh, no, not a pattern, a crease, I mean. I might get rid of them. Whatever those drips are, I don't know what they are. Can you reopen a later date if circumstances change? By the way, how was Cam's job? Yeah, it's a lot. I think at this stage I'm planning to get through to treatment and then see how I feel. I'm going to have to find work though. Things are getting harder with all the rises. Yeah. He's good. God, you're not well and you're going to have to find work. Don't you just love our government? He's good, Diane. Loves the work. Oh, awesome. Say hello to Cam too as well, babe. Say hello to him for us all. So my initial plan, because she's got black up here, was to do the patterns black. That's nice and sharp. I don't want it to break. Lisa's fallen asleep, I think. She's very quiet. They're all very quiet. I'm not saying much. Botch job. Oh well. He says hi back. That's hard, dear. Glad that part has worked out. Yep. Well, 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've put you through enough torture for another week. Thank you for putting up with me today and every other stream. Wake up, mouse. There you go. Yes, it looks a bit, I don't know, dodgy. We'll see what happens. You're welcome, B. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Like I said, putting up with me. I haven't really put much work into this picture. Could have done a lot better. Thanks, Heather. Looking great, Heather. Oh, thick. Thank you, Pam. Yeah, could have done a lot better. Bye all. Hope you have a great week. Talk to you around next week. Thanks for streaming, Heather. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. You take care, guys. Have a good week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Behave. If you're not going to be good at it. Isn't that what they say? All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.